guys, it's Cruz.
And Alyssa.
And we were just talking about Christmas.
Christmas, I'm so excited. It's so close. Now, when people think about Christmas, they think about a lot of different things, like family and food.
Christmas songs, Christmas gifts.
Gifts, exactly. Who doesn't love gifts? And we are going to be talking a lot about what it means to be a giver.
And the biggest giver of them all is God.
Yes, and if we want to be like God, we have to give cheerfully.
And give much. God has given us so much. He's given us family, friends, places to call home, the air we breathe. Oh, so much.
Really, God has given us so much, but we can't forget God's most precious gift, His Son, Jesus. And we want to learn to be givers just like Him.
Well, let's go ahead and give it our all because it's time for Rehearse the Verse. Today's verse comes from the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 14, and it goes like this. Hebrews 13:14. For this world is not our permanent home. We are looking forward to a home yet to come. It's heaven. It's heaven.
So fun.
All right, now repeat after me.
Okay,
Ready?
yes.
All right, let's do it. Hebrews 13:14.
Hebrews 13:14.
For this world is not
For this world is not
our permanent home.
our permanent home.
We are looking forward to
We are looking forward to
a home yet to come.
a home yet to come.
It's heaven. It's heaven.
It's heaven. It's heaven.
Oh.
Now, remember, when we choose to follow Jesus, God makes us a permanent home in heaven where we get to live with Him forever. I can't wait to see what that's like one day. And I can't wait to figure out what the point is going to be.
Well, since the verse does have home in it twice, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's about home.
I wonder if you're right.
I think I have a pretty good chance.
I think we're about to find out.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right over here.
Got it. Oh. Mike, tell me this box is not full of jokes.
No. And I'm fine.
No.
It's from storage. Because guess what? It's time.
It's time for what?
Christmas time! It is time! Ooh. Yep, Christmas is a special time of year, and last year I didn't get to decorate, so this year I'm getting started early. You should help me. I can do the lights. No. That didn't end so well last time.
Fine, I will do the tinsel.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's get started.
Tinsel it is. So cool.
I'm gonna put lights on the ceiling, back on the couch. Ooh, the stairs. I'm gonna put lights everywhere. I'm gonna need more lights.
Starting the Christmas decorating already?
Tons of people decorate for Christmas, and I want Konnect Station to have a million, bajillion, balillion lights and decorations, or whatever we have in the storage unit.
I'll help you as soon as I'm finished with this.
What you working on?
The Christmas schedule? Hey, what are you doing for Christmas?
Well, I got invited to go to my friend's house, and his mom makes the best peanut butter pie ever. And we're gonna make the world's fastest sleigh. I hope it snows, If it doesn't, it's gonna make crashes a lot more painful.
That sounds wonderful. I hope to go see my family in Arizona. It hardly ever snows there, so it won't be a white Christmas, but going home is always the best.
So, what is the Christmas schedule?
I'm still trying to figure it out. The thing is, everyone wants to go home for Christmas, but not everyone can. Some of us will have to stay here and make sure that everything runs smoothly on the station.
Oh, you have to decide who gets to go home. That sounds hard.
Maybe there's something in the Bible about this.
Maybe.
Our heavenly home. I have some tough decisions to make. I sure hope this helps.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The books about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed tight inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let it blow up all the pages, let this show go live. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
Is heaven for real? After Jesus died on the cross and came back to life, he promised to give a special gift to his followers. He told his disciples that he was going to go back to heaven and prepare a place for them to come be with him forever after they died. He said he would make a special place for people who put their faith in Jesus and chose to follow him. Jesus said there would be enough room for all of his followers from all over the world. How can you go to heaven? Going to heaven is like a wonderful present you can only open after you leave earth forever. Jesus promised that one day he would come back to get all of his followers and bring them to live in a new, perfect world without sin. The Bible even says it will be like getting new perfect bodies and new white clothes to wear, with no sickness, no sadness, no pain, and no fear. God's people will be rewarded in heaven for all they did during their life on earth to bring glory to God through the way that we live and love. But you get to go there because of what Jesus did, not because of what you did. How can you know you'll go to heaven? The Bible describes it like having your name written in a special book in heaven. Anyone who asks Jesus to take away their sin and gives their lives to him will have their name written in the book of life in heaven. Even though we don't go live there until after we die, the Bible says we are citizens of heaven and already have confidence that we will live forever in heaven with Jesus. But what will heaven be like? Even though we can't know exactly what it's like until after we die, the Bible does give us a few pictures about what it's like. The clearest picture God gives us of heaven is in the book of Revelation, the last book of the Bible. Many years after Jesus left earth to return to heaven, the Apostle John was the last one of the 12 disciples still alive. The rulers of the Roman Empire sent John away to the island of Patmos as punishment for teaching people about Jesus. But that didn't stop John from carrying the good news about Jesus even further. God showed John a special kind of vision, also called a revelation, where God showed John what was going to happen in the future. And that future includes when all of Jesus' followers go to heaven after we die. God showed John the throne room of God in the center of heaven. Even though John may have been able to see heaven clearly, it was hard for him to describe in words because it was unlike anything he had ever seen on earth. Everyone in the throne room was all doing one thing: worshiping God. The elders and angels all did nothing but worship God all day, every day. Everything about heaven is all about God. John tried to describe other things he saw, like the colors. He said they were like jewels or prisms that reflected like rainbows. But no matter how we like to imagine it, The Bible tells us that no eye has seen and no ear has heard all of the wonderful things that God has prepared for those who love Him.
Dude, heaven sounds like it's gonna be awesome.
It really does. But that still doesn't help me decide who gets to go home for Christmas. You know what? I'm gonna think about all that later. For now, I want to get into the Christmas spirit. I'm gonna go help deck the hub.
Ray has a hard choice to make. I wish I knew how to help.
It sounds like everyone wants to go home for Christmas. Today's point talks about home. Will you say it with me? God's gift gives me a heavenly home. Very good. Ray is having a hard time with this decision. Perhaps Mike can help.
So the red tree, that's probably from outer space, right?
I don't know about that, Clint, but look at these little snowmen. They're so adorable.
The tree! That's the best part.
Oh, I remember decorating the tree back home. My dad would get us a new ornament every year for my sister and me, and then we'd play Christmas music, and Mom would make hot chocolate for everybody with teeny tiny marshmallows.
No matter where I am, a Christmas tree always reminds me of home.
Speaking of, have you posted the Christmas schedule yet?
No, I'm still working on it.
Ray, I have to go home this year. I haven't seen Emily in forever, and the rest of my family, I don't know how long, please.
I know, Clint. It's just that... well,
It is time for the star.
oh, my favorite part!
You know what? Here you go, Ray. You do it.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mike! Wait, aren't you gonna help us finish?
I'll come back and see it later. I think I need to go to the room. Hi, room.
Hello, Mike. How can I help you?
Well, I'm worried about Ray. She has a tough decision to make. Everybody wants to go home for Christmas, but if everyone does, no one's going to be here to run the station.
So Ray has to decide who gets to go home? That is a tough decision.
I want to help, but just now, I let Ray put the star on top of the tree, and that made me feel really good. Even better than if I'd had done it myself. And that gives me an idea. I'm just not sure.
Perhaps it would help to look in...
The Bible! Can you show me the verse? Hebrews 13:14. For this world is not our permanent home. We are looking forward to a home yet to come. It's heaven, it's heaven, it's heaven, it's heaven.
When someone accepts God's gift of Jesus, they also get another gift along with it. When this life on earth is finished, they get to go to heaven to be with God forever.
Yeah, we learned about that in our Bible story today. But to be honest, thinking about going to heaven is kind of scary.
Heaven isn't something to fear or dread at all. It is a wonderful home God has prepared for all who believe in and follow His Son, Jesus. And Jesus Himself will be there, waiting for you.
I get to meet Jesus one day in a home that God built for me. Oh, I am so grateful that God gave me a heavenly home. I want to give back to my friends and give something to them and do something nice for them.
That would be very generous of you, Mike.
I want to give to them like God gave to me. God's gift gives me a heavenly home. That's the point! God's gift gives me a heavenly home. Thanks, room. I know what I need to do for Ray.
Okay, so this should be the last of the decorations.
Oh, please, can I do the lights? Please?
Hey, what's this?
I don't know, let's see. It says, to the crew of Konnect Station, but most especially Ray, please open immediately.
It's a present for us!
Well, you heard what the tag says, so let's open it.
Ta-da!
Mike, you scared me.
Is this just one of your tricks?
Nope. I wanted to get you all a present, so I did. Ta-da!
You're our present.
Yeah. I got the idea because I went to the room and I connected all the dots and, well, and I discovered what the point was.
Wait. You know what the point is?
Yeah.
You have to tell us. What is it?
God's gift gives me a heavenly home.
God's gift gives me a heavenly home.
And that's where I got this idea from. So, ta-da!
Yeah. Still don't get it.
Well, God's given us so many gifts, and one of those gifts is a home in heaven with Him. And, well, I'm so grateful that I wanted to get you guys something I know you really wanted. A Christmas at home.
Are you saying what I think that you are saying?
I'm staying here to work the Christmas shift on Christmas so you guys can go home.
Mike, are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, Nitro will be here and he can help me run the station. And I mean, he's practically like family. And Konnect Station is such an amazing home.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Well, Clint, thanks to Mike's generosity, it looks like we'll all be spending Christmas at home.
You know, I think it's time for
Robot
Dance of Joy!
What's that?
It is light because there is no darkness in heaven.
Oh, well. I drew an angel because I know there's gonna be a lot of angels when I get to heaven one day.
We are drawing pictures of what we think heaven is going to look like. Now, we know a lot about heaven from the Bible, but we don't actually know what heaven is really like.
That's because heaven is like an open present. And just like we don't know what's inside a gift until we open it, we don't know what heaven's gonna be like until we get there.
But we do know it's great because God is great.
And because he loves us and gives us the best presents. Heaven is a wonderful gift from God to us, and he'll be there one day to show us our new heavenly home.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Perfect, let's fold. That was good. We are folding our pictures into presents because heaven is a present from God to us that follow Jesus.
And our point talks about that. Let's say it together. God's gift gives me a heavenly home.
Great. Now, let's say the verse together. Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
They're ready. Hebrews 13:14.
For this world is not our permanent home. We are looking forward to a home yet to come. It's heaven. It's heaven. Yeah, that was good. That was a good one.
Well, this week, don't forget to say thank you to God for your heavenly home.
And to thank him for all of the wonderful gifts that he gives us. You did good folding.
Oh, thank you. Nice bow.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Christmas is coming. And we're going to be thinking a lot about gifts. God's given us so many amazing gifts, hasn't he? But what was his best gift of all to us? Jesus. God offers this gift to anyone. But not everyone accepts it. You can open God's glorious gift to you by making Jesus the leader of your life and your very best friend. And then you can be a giver just like him. How do you make Jesus the leader of your life? Well, watch this video and we will show you how.